Climate change is a direct threat to a child's ability to survive, grow, and thrive. Children are the least responsible for climate change activities. Yet, they will bear the greatest burden of its impact, as they are the most vulnerable to diseases that will become more widespread as a result of climate change. How is climate crisis affecting the world, Nigeria, and you in particular? How can we understand what is happening, and how can we help? Well, Adenike, a climate change advocate, has some really good ideas.
This is the scene of the very recent flood that happened in the area where I lived, Gwagwalada, Abuja, Nigeria. 5 residents were swept away, some cars and houses were damaged, and some few people were rescued from the ravaging flood. Nigeria is especially vulnerable to climate change crisis, and these crises are happening right now. And I've started an initiative called the I Lead Climate. And through this platform, we advocate for climate action, most importantly, the restoration of Lake Chad, because it matters for the regional stability and for sustainable development.
So, how do we mitigate the effects of climate change, like declining water supplies and reducing agricultural yields in the north, health impacts in cities due to heat in the west, and flooding and erosion, especially in the south?
During the COVID-19 lockdown in Nigeria, I decided to ease the mental stress posed by the pandemic through contributing to environmental sustainability in my area. I go out every Saturday to clean the streets and gather litters for recyclers and upcyclers. Since then till now, I spend a minimum of 4 hours, and I term it Solo Plug, which is inspired by Plug in Nigeria, where we contribute to environmental sustainability by physical fitness and proper waste disposal.
The major water body in the city where I live is the Jabi Lake. I visited and found it littered in plastic bags and bottles. Not only was the sight appalling, it was suffocating the fishes in the water, which served as a means of livelihood to many. I knew I had to do something. A friend and I decided to clean the lake. We reached out to a community close by, mobilized some persons to join us, and we cleaned the lake. I hope one day Nigeria will ban the single use of plastic bags and bottles.
Great job for the cleanup mobilization, Solomon and Sonia. But the question is, what happened to the plastics after the cleanup? How do we ensure more sustainability in our environment? Young teachers are taking climate change education to schools and grooming young explorers for the global goals. Let's have a look at Alima.
I am a school teacher and an advocate for climate action. I have taught my students about climate change and the dangers that comes with climate change. We have a school club called the Climate Action Team. We've done a lot of activities, and recently my students had a project in our school science and art fair, telling people about the dangers of climate change and how bad it will get if we do nothing about it.
We've seen various actions being taken by young people across Nigeria to mitigate the effects of climate change crisis. But we need all hands to be on deck to protect children from the impacts of climate change and environmental degradation. What are you going to do?